public education or letting the public know what we do. And in the public, I also want to include the legislature, because I think, and I'm going to support this transparency, budget transparency. I don't know if the legislature understood this year all the financial implications of Manoa and the different units. But I think educating the public, and there's actually a movement at the All-Campus Council, which is all the Faculty Senate chairs from the system, to promote education about UH in the community, because there's a misconception that we aren't a very good university when we are one of the top universities in many things in the country. So an educational or promotional campaign, I think, needs to be undertaken. Then that's my first comment. My second comment is the Faculty Senate didn't know there were so many grievances at JABSOM, but we've been asking for a faculty survey for a while, and so actually the All-Campus Council has sponsored one in 2002 and 2006, a faculty work-life survey. So that group is considering repeating this survey for all the UH faculty, and so that's something I'm in support of, and the JABSOM Faculty Senate is in support of, because we at JABSOM have been told we have very high turnover, and yet when seeking the current numbers, it's very difficult to distinguish that, and that is in large part because we have a lot of volunteer faculty that we depend on to do this very difficult educational technique that medicine requires, as you've heard. And you've also heard how unsatisfactory it is to be a physician right now in this changing time. So we have many frustrations, but I think that the two things that I mentioned, which one is a faculty satisfaction survey and one is a public education campaign, would help increase the understanding and the knowledge in Hawaii.
I'm sorry, I just wanted to, you said that there's a perception by the public that the medical faculty are spoiled. I actually think there's one of the perceptions, I came from University of North Carolina, the head of medical school, and there's not a perception of that in Chapel Hill because people go to the university hospital. So they see it in action. And I think there's just not I think there's a huge amount of medical school activity at the hospitals. It's not stamped that way. I think that's actually the problem.
I just wanted to say we are considering this public relations kind of issue and showcasing the faculty, and I think what you brought up, Doctor, was the very strong community relationship that you have, and absolutely the legislature needs to see that and to understand that and bring that into the foreground. One of the things that's frustrated me over the last several years is seeing our administration being the face of the university down at the legislature, and I think we absolutely concur that we need to be the face of the university, we and the students. Yeah.